It's Game 4 of the NBA Finals. The Spurs have their backs against the wall, down 3-0. Can the dream of defying history by doing what no team has done before drive them to victory? It's a must-win Game 4 against the Knicks. The NBA postseason, coming up next.
It's been a very one-sided NBA Finals. It's 3-0. Could we be crowning a champion tonight? Brian Anderson here with you, alongside Grant Hill and Coach Dan Van Gundy, and the fourth member of our crew, Allie LaForce, reporting from the sidelines. And a look at the starters for the Spurs. Fox at the 1 with Castle at the 2. Then there's Wembanyama. Then there's Devin Vassell. And it's Champagnie at the 4 slot. And for the Knicks, Mikal Bridges is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Hart in at the 4. You look at San Antonio, no other way to put it, a nightmare performance on the league's biggest stage. Can they stave off elimination for pride's sake, if nothing else?
And getting swept as a top seed would certainly sting. They'll do everything possible to avoid that fate here tonight.
Champagnie, that's good.
I love how quickly Fox makes decisions. He's especially clever and decisive in these pick and roll.
Brunson against Fox. And he makes it on the layup.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
You know that block has him and his teammates all pumped up. That is what playoff basketball is all about.
Fox deciding where to go with it. No good with the triple. Bridges against Castle, and here's Brunson from the arc. He's in his comfort zone, 2 for 2 to start this one.
Pretty much the second Brunson gets the ball, he's into motion, and that's how it's done.
San Antonio moving the ball around. This one for 3. That's good from Fox on the assist from Vassell.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
Well, and as a fan of the game, you have to love these back and forth moments.
Good. Brunson's got 7.
Well, you know Coach loves seeing the offensive game plan being executed to perfection.
Outside Wembanyama. Fox outside. Over Brunson, and here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Mike Brown and I were able to chat. Coach said they need to stop Fox from dribble driving as he can dismantle a defense if he gets inside. He told me the problem with Fox is he's just so fast. You can't slow him down with just one guy. So Coach wants his help defenders alert and within range to help when needed. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. And San Antonio making a change here. Harper's checked in. And San Antonio has possession. 4 on the clock. Castle for 3. And Anunoby pulls it down. The Knicks have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. And the basket by Bridges.
I love the execution we are seeing thus far. 4 shots and 4 makes.
Back to Castle. Pass to Vassell. Out left to the wing. From deep, Harper knocks down the long J.
Oh, the rookie with the response from 3. Dylan Harper clapping back.
And Brunson, here we go. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Vassell passes to Wembanyama. Over Towns. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Anunoby with it. He's picked up by Vassell. Shot's good by Towns.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Pass to Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Well, Victor doesn't doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
Here's Brunson. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. Brunson's got 11 points.
That makes him 5 for 5 so far. Could be a big night in store.
Vassell outside. Pass to Harper from deep. Sinks the tray. Harper's got his second bucket on the night.
And I like that Harper isn't a one-dimensional jump shooter. He can do it with a catch and shoot like that or off the dribble.
Bridges finds Hart. Shoots from 14. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Pass to Harper. Now here's Wembanyama. Bearing his second of 3 attempts. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. It's a 3-point game. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Changes here for New York. Mitchell Robinson comes in for Anunoby, and Miles McBride subbed in for Mikal Bridges. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for San Antonio. Johnson comes in for Castle. Towns against Barnes. Towns, that's good. Towns has got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, with his size and build, Towns can be very forceful inside, and no one was able to stop him.
Now let's head over to the sideline for a report on De'Aaron Fox. Allie, what's the status?
Thanks. I did get some news from San Antonio's head athletic trainer. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. An inopportune time here at the start of the season to be faced with any sort of injury. But the bright spot, guys, he's been given the green light to play through it.
All right, Allie, thank you.
Yeah, well, on one hand, I'm sure they're glad to know what's wrong. But on the other hand, that's a serious injury. Best of luck to him in his recovery process.
And so it's San Antonio with it after New York picked up the 3 with their last shot.
Wembanyama barely even has to elevate when he throws it down.
Knicks leading by 4. Towns on a screen. And here's Brunson from the arc. And again, New York with the triple.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Now here's Johnson. Gets the 3 to fall. Johnson's got 5.
Yeah, that's a good shot by Johnson. He's always a threat from out there.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
8 for 8. He's on an absolute tear.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And some changes here for New York. Sohan's checked in for Towns. Anunoby comes in for Hart. And Alvarado's subbed in for Brunson. Spurs trail by 6. Here's Harper. 6 points for him. Oh! Wembanyama throws it down.
Yeah, the dunk by Wemby might be the most effortless dunk you'll see.
Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, NBA.
Hey, little exclamation point. Here's Harper driving inside.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Robinson, a screen on Barnes. Sohan sinks it from distance.
An excellent perimeter offense so far. Their shooters are clearly in a great rhythm.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Wembanyama, that's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. He's got 10.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Outside Anunoby. His first shot attempt. And it's New York scoring again.
Yeah, Anunoby doing his work deep in the paint. He's got so many moves to beat you.
Pass to Champagny. The three. And the three-pointer goes. Champagny's got 5 now.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
Well, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. New York out in front, up 4. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. And we welcome you back to Game 4, folks. Thanks for joining us. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for New York.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on.
And not only that, they're off to a pretty hot start shooting from outside. They seem locked in tonight.
On the court for San Antonio, Johnson and Barnes, your small and power forwards. Harper out there with Castle, and it's Cornette in at the center position. Now here's Johnson. Castle finds Johnson. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
I love the confidence from Johnson. I want to see him continue taking these types of shots.
Alvarado, the pass to Anunoby. Bridges, he's checked in for Shamet. The cell, he's checked in for San Antonio.
Substitution on the court.
Now Bridges. Cashes it in from 11 feet. Bridges has got his second basket on the night.
Yeah, relentless worker. Bridges, so tough inside.
Here's Harper. Castle for 3. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Alvarado, the pass to Anunoby. New York working the ball around now. To the left side wing. For 3. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Just smart pass right there by Harper. I like whenever he looks to set up his guys like this.
The Knicks have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Alvarado, the pass to Anunoby. Inside. And a big finish by Robinson.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Now here's Vassell. Still without a bucket. From the arc. And again, hits the Spurs from deep.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Carl Anthony Towns has checked in for New York. San Antonio also making some changes. Keldon Johnson comes in for Barnes, and De'Aaron Fox is subbed in for Harper. New York trailing. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Towns for 3. Towns making that shot look routine.
Well, look, Towns is an elite big-man shooter. He's very dangerous when he gets breathing room from deep.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Robinson. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Oh, you could feel the playoff intensity in that block. He's playing some extra aggressive defense out there.
San Antonio with the ball. Vassell finds Johnson. Three-pointer, Fox. It's hauled in by Robinson. Vassell against Towns. And Anunoby gets it to go on the assist from Towns. And it's a 4-point New York lead. Fox left side. The kick out to Johnson. Vassell against Towns. There's the triple. And Castle with the three. Castle's got 6.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
McBride attacking. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Here's Fox. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Defense getting overly physical with Fox, but he makes them pay, earning the and one opportunity.
Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for Anunoby. Free throw's good for Fox. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Brunson. Got a piece of it. And out of bounds. The Knicks will take it. New York has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Bridges outside. Pass to McBride. Here's Towns. From behind the arc. Karl Anthony Towns. Dangerous from the corner.
Well, you got to close out on Towns from there because he's lethal from those corner spots.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And the Spurs with some changes. Victor Wembanyama comes in for Johnson, and it's Harper in for Castle. And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. They trail by 3. Pass to Harper. Back to Fox. The 3 ball. It's hauled in by Robinson. New York has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. And he lobs it up to the rim. Doing what he does.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
Here's Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value, and nice to see him delivering.
Knicks leading by 3. Outside McBride. New York working the ball around now. Towns for 3. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go. The Knicks making a switch here. Alvarado's checked in.
Number 5, Jose Alvarado.
Takes the 3. Knocks it down from distance. Alvarado's got 5.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look for him.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside. Well, he's been very reliable tonight. Not wasting any chances, really using his head.
Harper passes to Wembanyama. Here's Harper. Alvarado defending. Back to Wembanyama. 6 to shoot. Over Towns. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Wembanyama's got 7 now in this quarter. Knicks leading by 3. Brunson passes to Robinson. And the foul on Luke Cornett. That's his first foul of the game. Hart's checked in for New York. Anunoby comes in for Alvarado. San Antonio also making some changes. Champagny, he's checked in for Cornett. And Castle subbed in for Harper. Here's Bridges. 5 points in the game. Fires from deep. Just 5 on the clock. Rebounded by Champagny. 2-for-1 opportunity if they can time it right.
Great way to end the quarter.
Oh, Fast break, here comes New York. And the fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
With that long reach, Towns picks it, then has the awareness to get the ball up the floor.
Here's the three. Champagny, that's good. Champagny's got 8 points. We've got 22 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Brunson, and it's blocked.
And Vassell there using that 6'10 wingspan to his advantage. He is an impactful defender.
Three-pointer, Fox. Fox splashing it home from deep.
3-point goal.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's the Spurs up 1. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot from 3. They're thinking about the shot. You almost had it. Let's hear it for the participant.
Hey there, everybody. Halftime of Game 4 upon us, and it's a close game so far for the New York Knicks.
I like the way they've been running, pushing the ball, putting their defense on its heels.
Yeah, you love their tempo. When they play fast, they can put points on the board in a hurry, Ernie.
Taking a look at the Spurs in this series. This game is a chance, a final chance, for them to make a statement in this series. How do you get into a winning mindset when you're down 3-0?
Well, some teams, Ernie, are at their most dangerous when they're back against the corner. But it's all about focus and maintaining it in a tough situation.
You know, I got respect for everything they've done this year. If this is the end of the road, they should be proud of the progress they made so far.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever heard you say that, Shaq. Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And the energy is palpable in this arena. Welcome back to the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. You look at Jalen Brunson in this game, he's been everywhere.
What makes him an exciting player is the ultra-aggressive mindset that we saw over and over in the first half.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. OG Anunoby out there with Josh Hart. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Towns in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 for New York right now. San Antonio trailing here. Vassell outside. Back to Fox. Vassell outside. Back to Fox. Lets it go from deep. The putback. Castle on the wing. Stolen by Bridges. Right side Hart. And they pick up 2. Hart's got his second basket of the night.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Here's Castle.
Oh, wow!
Look out!
Yeah, just a vicious slam from Castle. You know, I have a feeling we'll see a few more of those over the next few years.
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. Now here's Brunson. 24 points for him. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Towns on a screen. Hart from long range. Rebound by San Antonio. Here's Champagny. Give him 8 points now. San Antonio moving the ball around. Here's Castle. Here's Wembanyama. Wembanyama puts it up and through.
Yeah, on any given night, this is what Wembanyama is capable of. He can put on a one-man show.
And it's Towns with the power finish.
Ooh, that's a tough spot to be in as a defender. With that height disadvantage, it's very hard to protect the rim.
Pass to Vassell. On the wing, Fox. Let's go with a three. Nails it from 3. Fox has got 12.
They've got the offense clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident.
Outside Hart. For 3, Bridges. Connects from downtown.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Harper, he's checked in for San Antonio. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Pass to Champagny. Here's Wembanyama. And he drops it in from the low post. Wembanyama's got 21.
They're on fire right now, shooting 80% to start the second half.
Brunson passes to Towns. And here's Bridges. Here's Towns. Clock at 6. To the middle. Here's Hart. And Hart throws it down.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
Man, what a wild one this has been.
8 lead changes, some big plays, and some big mistakes, too.
Pass to Bridges. Jacks up a 3. And again, New York with the triple.
And year after year, Bridges continues to expand his range.
Here's Champagny. He's covered by Hart. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
Now here's Brunson. 24 points for him. Towns gets the bucket.
Well, Towns is sort of a rhythm scorer. He's been in a groove tonight, and his team recognizes that. They keep calling his number.
Pure from 3-point range. Harper's got 11 points.
Well, it's a 3-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Now here's Brunson. Not a lot of room. Lays it up and banks it in. Brunson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And man, you gotta appreciate how efficient Brunson is. And he takes and makes high percentage shots.
Here's Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama making it look easy. And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
New York has gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Victor Wembanyama really making a difference here.
Well, the defense has not been able to slow him down inside. And until they offer some sort of resistance, just keep feeding him the ball.
McBride, he's checked in for Mikal Bridges. And San Antonio also making a switch. Keldon Johnson, he's checked in for Vassell. Spurs on D. They lead by 1. And Hart throws it down.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
And now we check in with Allie LaForce. She's got an update on De'Aaron Fox. Allie?
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer for the Spurs provided some info for us. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. I don't think there's a worse time to be getting hurt than right now in the finals, but I've been told he can play through it. Guys, he's tough.
Well, we appreciate it, Allie.
Yeah, so much changes around the league year to year, but the danger and impact of injury remains largely the same. It's not enough to be good. You gotta be lucky too.
And though he has a scorer's mindset, Brunson willing to make the next pass.
Outside Johnson. San Antonio moving the ball around. Champagnie, that's good.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
New York has gotten 4 threes to fall out of 5 attempts here in the third. Towns outside. Pass to Anunoby. Now here's Hart. Outside McBride. The three is up. And the Knicks, another three.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. And Hart throws it down.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
From deep, Johnson. Hart pulls it in. Right side McBride. Here's Brunson. And it's New York scoring again.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. New York out in front, up by 5. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. With these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. All right, on the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. At the forward slots, it's Vassell and Barnes. Harper out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Cornette in at the 5, roaming the paint. For 3, Bridges. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
This continues to be a battle. The lead is within reach.
Yeah, this is definitely a close one. Let's see if they have enough in the tank to take the lead here.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Pass to Vassell. Three-pointer. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And Vassell's jumper continues to evolve and improve. He's a real threat off the catch.
McBride tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Kicks it out to Barnes. Here's Harper. McBride covers. Here's Fox. Pass to Harper to take the lead. And Vassell, the bucket on the assist by Harper. Harper's got assist number 8 now on the night. Alvarado into the lane. Towns for 3. San Antonio with a rebound.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot, but when you're knocking them down, you might as well keep riding.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Harper passes to Barnes. Box for 3. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. And the Spurs lead by 6.
Tit for tat. Fox answering back with a 3 of his own.
Alvarado, the pass to Robinson. Back to Alvarado. Outside Robinson. Here's Bridges. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. San Antonio leading by 6. Vassell outside. Back to Barnes. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the 3.
Well, something else that stands out is how they've shared the ball. I mean, they're getting a lot of their points from sharp passing.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Josh Hart's checked in for Robinson. Anunoby comes in for McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Alvarado. San Antonio also making some changes. Victor Wembanyama comes in for Fournette. And Stephon Castle subbed in for Harper.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
And that is the shot they want Anunoby to take, and he excels in the catch and shoot.
Now here's Fox. Back to the cell. San Antonio moving the ball around. Barnes, it's good.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Knicks trail by 8. Hart from long range. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
He gets it in there. Wembanyama's got 10 points here in the second half.
Yeah, flat-out dominant score. Wemby's ability to capitalize from anywhere on the floor is what makes him so dangerous.
Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. Fox driving hard. Oh, what a jam! Holding nothing back.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring option.
And it's Mike Brown calling timeout here. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. The Spurs making a switch here. Champagne's checked in. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Mike Brown was just reviewing the plan with his team. He encouraged his guys to not hold back, saying, we can do this, but it's on us. We've got to go out there and be aggressive. So that's the plan coming out of the huddle. Back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. Here's Anunoby. And there's a whistle. That goes on Devin Vassell. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And here's Brunson. Outside Bridges. And he nails it.
Oh, productive from back there. Bridges showing the range.
Spurs lead by 9. Here's Castle. Beyond the arc. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
And sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now here's Hart. And yes, sir! Matching three-pointers. Wow!
Well, he's been resourceful tonight, not wasting opportunity.
Into the lane. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
You got to be impressed with Fox's court awareness. He has a feel for when one of his guys is uncovered.
Brunson against Fox. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. Here's Castle. 5 on the clock. Pulls it from 20. Yes, sir, it's good.
Wembanyama letting it go quick.
Knicks trail by 13. Now here's Brunson. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
And this has been quite a championship series, a pivotal win in this Game 4 for the Spurs.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
They avoid the sweep, keeping the finals alive. Maybe they can make this series interesting.
Well, they need to take it one game at a time. They came up with a winning game plan tonight. Let's see if they can keep it up in Game 5 of the finals.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Victor Wembanyama.
Well, offensively, they needed him to be aggressive, and he delivered. What a game.
Now Wembanyama. Yes, sir! Count it!
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on them.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Here's Shamet. Now Robinson. Shoots a three. The triple drop. 2-second difference between shot and game clock.
1:11.
Fox.
Well, you got to be careful how you guard Fox because he's adept at drawing these whistles.
13.
Free throw's good for Fox.
At the line, 2 shots.
And so he hits both. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Robinson outside. McBride with it. And there's a defensive 3-second call.
New York ball. Miles McBride.
And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee. So it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. And they're still in a tight spot, but you have to applaud the grit they showed to get this win.
You can't ever underestimate a team in the postseason. They fought hard and got a crucial victory.
Game 4 of the NBA Finals is in the books. For Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And we present the player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.